In 1971, I was in a very tragic car accident where I was told I would never walk again or ever to be able to have children. A few months after I entered Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston, I walked out of that hospital, and years later I had two amazing little girls, now grown women. In 1995, I got a very horrific phone call from my mother, who screamed on the phone and said, "Are you sitting down? Your brother was murdered." And I literally had a wave of nausea go over me, and I hung up the phone because I was in such shock. 3 years later, I don't think we ever get over certain things, but we have to get on with it. I was sitting in my bed. It was around 10 p.m. at night reading, and I started to hysterically sob because I was thinking about my brother. And then all of a sudden, I see this white light come into my room, and there was my brother wearing his blue suit. And it was the suit that we buried him in. And he looked at me and he said, "Please don't worry, Cindy. Everything is going to be okay. You're going to be fine. I am really close by, and I love you." And I saw him walk back into the light, and I had such an immeasurable peace that I can even barely describe it to this day. But what I will say is that the love we have for our loved ones who have passed are very much with us. We are never alone, and the love that we have for them and they have for us is eternal. Please know that hope is always an option. Hope is what makes the impossible possible. And also know that if we could have visiting hours in heaven, our hearts would lighten. But we actually do have visiting hours in heaven.